On to number 9, and at 9, we're in Charlotte, and watch Tyrus Thomas go and get it. That's a former Bull flying high. He led the Bobcats off the bench tonight in scoring with 16 points. Number 8 now, and at number 8, well, we move along to Memphis, and look at the slick behind-the-back pass from Steve Nash to Grant Hill. This is veterans playing together right here. Grant Hill cuts to the hole, and Steve Nash rewards him. That's number 8. Now number 7, and at 7, we're in the same game, different teams, similar play. Mark Gasol behind his back, right along the baseline, and it's an easy jam inside for the point guard, Mike Conley. Time for number 6, and we're back in Chicago. Keith Bogans, veteran, with the steal, leading the break, finds Luol Deng. Luol Deng just rips that one. Deng had 17 points on the night, and just a beautiful dish here. No look style from Keith Bogans to finish that play off. Number 5, now we're in the top 5 in Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki to the rack. He misses. Tyson Chandler with the finish. A double-double for Chandler, doing exactly what they brought him in to do. 12 points, 13 rebounds, just a huge rebound throwdown on that play. Number 4 now, and watch Sonny Weems hustle. He loses the ball, then gets it right back, looks up top. There's Amir Johnson hanging out for the alley-oop throwdown. Good presence of mind on that play from Sonny Weems to find Johnson hanging around the rim. Number 3 now, and it's back to Charlotte. Watch Gerald waltz with the rejection. 2 blocks on the night, trailing the play, and sends Tony Parker's offering into the stands. Defense makes its way onto the top 10 on NBA.com. Number 2 now, back to Toronto. Sonny Weems, bring it home. Behind the back dribble, he sees a lane open up, and that's it. Consider it over. Sonny Weems with the hammer north of the border. The number 1 play of the night, it's a fancy play from a Phoenix point guard, and it's not Steve Nash. Goran Dragic, the backup, watching full speed behind the back, keeps it to himself, and lays it in southpaw style. Slick move from Goran Dragic. Time for number 9, and at number 9, well, you got LeBron James, you got Dwayne Wade. That's a good start. How about a one-handed throwdown from Wade as well? He goes for a season-high 39 points in the Heat's thriller against the Jazz. On to number 8 in LA, but this is the Minnesota Timberwolves. Maurice Ager from just beyond half court, using the glass as well. This was an important shot in the game. This cut the Lakers' lead down to 8 as they went to the 4th quarter, so a spectacular play and a good play as well. Number 7 now. We are in Milwaukee, and Landry Fields is square dancing. Up to the square he goes to get this ball, and then he brings it home with the one-handed rebound spike. Number 6, and at number 6 in Portland, Rudy Fernandez. Beautiful dish. LaMarcus Aldridge can go and get it. He had 19 points and 17 boards for the Portland Trailblazers in their victory. Defense can get you on the top 10 as well, as Emeka Okafor demonstrates one of his 3 blocks in the 4th quarter of New Orleans' win over the Los Angeles Clippers. On to number 4. At 4, and in Miami, once again, Paul Millsap, 2 of 20 on his career in threes. Coming into the game, he goes 3 of 3 from deep, and then with time running out, he saves the day, sending this game to overtime. Paul Millsap goes for a career-high 46 points for the Jazz tonight. Huge performance from Millsap. Top 3 now. Number 3, and it's back to New Orleans, and this is the rookie Blake Griffin. Going baseline, reversing, and southpaw spike for the righty. Impressive stuff from Blake Griffin. Number 2 now, and at 2, we're in Milwaukee, and look at Andrew Bogut get posterized by Bill Walker. Bill Walker, baseline, rises over the top of the big man to throw this down, so Bogut gets posterized at number 2, but at number 1, it's big man's revenge. First, he rejects, and I mean rejects, Amari Stoudemire. Then he runs the floor. Brandon Jennings, beautiful dish, and Bogut finishes with authority. End-to-end action for Andrew Bogut. On one end, it's the block of Amari Stoudemire, and on the other, beautiful dish from Brandon Jennings, and Bogut finishes with authority. Andrew Bogut at number 2 and number 1 on the
number 9. Jazz and Magic, that is Deron Williams. who's been playing out of his mind. Some say the best point guard in the league. Not looking to Al Jefferson, who throws it down. Utah with another comeback victory. In at number 8, Spurs and Clippers. Tony Parker, why you do that? Spin it. Dish it. DeJuan Blair trailing. The easy recipient of a beautiful pass by Tony Parker. Number 7, Mavs and Grizzlies. Jason Kidd's going to find Tyson Chandler for the two-handed monster mash. So nice, you got to see it twice. Mavs get the job done. In at number 6, Rockets and Wizards. John Wall, phenomenal in this game. Messed around and got a triple-double, like Ice Cube. 19 points, 13 assists, 10 rebounds. Number 5, Bobcats and Raptors. This is DeMar DeRozan, they're rising up. Take a second look there. Gerald Wallace just invited himself to the poster party. It was unnecessary. Number 4, J.J. Hickson giving Chris Humphries the business. No contract necessary. That was just silly. Number 3, back to the Wizards ball game. That's Gilbert Arenas putting it up top for John Wall. Wish he would have did the dance after that one. The Dougie is what I'm referring to. Number 2, Sonny Weeks. Why must you boom on Boris Diaw like that? He's an athlete. Just ask Kenny Smith. Your top play, though, from Wednesday, Amari Stoudemire to himself, and then he punches on David Lee's back. Number 5, Celtics and Heat. Rajon Rondo, dish it. 16 dimes in the game for Rondo. Already leads the league in assists. Put on a clinic. His Celtics would win. In at number 4, Lakers and Nuggets. LA on the fast break. Shannon Brown, LetHimDunk.com. Yes, sir. Some say the quickest dunker in all of basketball. Not sure what that title exactly means, but I'm guessing good. You can smash it quick. Number 3, LeBron James cutting through the Celtic defense. Beautiful finish there. He had 35 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, but his team would lose. Number 2 we go. Golden State and Chicago. Bogans with the steal. Derrick Rose, bang outs. Did you see that trampoline there in the paint? If you look closely, who am I kidding? Those are just pure, unadulterated hops. For real. Top play, though, Rajon Rondo leaving the terminal at American Airlines Arena, coincidentally. You get it? In at number 10, Pacers and Rockets. That would be Courtney Lee playing the passing lanes. Takes it full court and gets his flush on. Number 9 we go. It's the Suns hooking up with the Kings. That would be Akeem Ward off the beautiful feed from Steve Nash. He had 14 dimes in the game. Suns will get the win. Number 8, back to the Pacers and Rockets. Kevin Martin runs smack dab into Mike Dunleavy. Stops him in his tracks. But he still gets the bucket to go. It was that kind of night for him. Number 7, Hawks and Jazz. Josh Smith, inspected, rejected. Now you know. Get that weak shot out of here. Number 6, Knicks and Timberwolves. Michael Beasley getting his grown man on with Amari Stoudemire. I ain't scared of you. Halfway through at number 5, Raptors and Magic. That would be Amir Johnson skying through the lane. Take a second look. Rocks the rim. Number 4, Bobcats and Wizards. JaVale McGee, the big fella with the steal, gives it up to get it back, and he gets down with it. John Wall, right on the mark. That is poetry in motion. Number 3 now, Clippers and Pistons. You can imagine who this highlight belongs to. Blake Griffin, what are you doing? The steal and then the reversal. Defended. Wow. Number 2, check out Jordan Hill. Just takes Josh McRoberts to the woodshed and booms on him. Are you kidding me? That was grown man stuff. Your top play, though, Mavs and Sixers. Andre Iguodala needs to be put in timeout because that was just pure mean. Brian Cardinal does not deserve this. You can see the terror in his face.
With the Indiana Pacers in Cleveland, and how about the passing of their big man, Josh McRoberts, down low to Mike Dunleavy? It's a Duke combination, landing at number 10 on the NBA.com top 10. On to number 9, and it's time for some vintage Vince Carter. He's back in New Jersey, flying through the air. Beautiful dish from Jameer Nelson, and Vince can still go up and get him. Chris Bosh, for the first time, facing off against his old Toronto Raptors squad. He was in foul trouble for much of the night, only scored 12 points, but how about this monster jam from Bosh? Nice pivot in the post and gets the one-handed southpaw spike there. Miami in control at that point in the game. They go on to win it by 9 points. On to number 7, and Gerald Wallace. You can play defense and get in the top 10 as well. A rejection of Darren Williams will do it, especially when you throw it off the glass like Gerald Wallace did right there. Number 6, a battle of point guards. Young superstars. This time Derrick Rose takes advantage of John Wall. Look at this crossover. John Wall sticks close with him, but just an athletic move, then uses the left hand. Derrick Rose, beautiful at number 6. On to number 5, and it's Devin Harris. Look at the crossover on Jameer Nelson, then does a little up and under move. Watch it one more time. Breaking ankles. Good job by Jameer Nelson hanging in, not committing the foul, but a better move by Devin Harris. On to number 4. We want some slam dunks in the top 10. You got to have some slam dunks. Get it over to Derek Brown. He'll drive baseline and throw this one down. Just crushes that one along the baseline right past the Jazz defense. Beautiful move from Derek Brown at number 4. Number 3, well, Dwayne Wade hadn't been seen in the top 10 yet. Let's get him in there. Dwayne Wade, number 3 at number 3 with the one-handed spike off the dish from LeBron James. On to number 2. And how can this not be number 1? What do we have at number 1 to beat this? JaVale McGee on the run out. If ever a dunk should be described as oops upside your head, it's this one. Get out of the way. Kyle Korver. JaVale McGee just crushes that one, but the number 1 play of the night, it's the Utah Jazz. They do it again. Darren Williams on a buzzer beater, less than a second to go, wins the game for Utah for the 5th straight time. They come back from a double-digit halftime deficit to get the win. Darren Williams, number 1 on the top 10. Proving that defense can get you in the top 5, it's Serge Ibaka with the rejection on DeJuan Blair at number 5. Ibaka had 3 blocks on the day, and it's not the last you'll see of him on this list. On to number 4, and we're in Atlanta. Mike Bibby just arching back and throwing it up top to Josh Smith, who can go and get it with the best of them. The Hawks in a 4-game losing streak, winning against the Timberwolves today, thanks in no small part to the efforts of Mr. Smith. Number 3, we told you Ibaka would be back, and Serge on the alley-oop throwdown. Beautiful no-look pass from Eric Maynard. Ibaka goes and gets it flying high for the Thunder. Number 2, watch Carl Landry making a move up the court. Beno Udrih spots him, and Landry brings this one home, crashing into the stanchion, but he would be okay. That's why they have the pads there. Carl Landry at number 2, the top play of the day. Kobe Bryant. You've seen his athletic skill over the years. How about the smarts? Kobe Bryant off the glass, pass to himself, catch and shoot. Kobe Bryant, number 1 on the NBA.com top 5.